Welcome to TICE. Today I have with me Miss Natasha Jethanandani. She is the CTO and co-founder at Kaleidofin. Welcome, Natasha.
Thank you.
So, Natasha, to begin with the conversation, can you tell me about your platform?
Absolutely, I would love to. So at Kaleidofin, we've really worked on a platform that brings access to all kinds of financial products to the end customer. And we're really focused on the informal micro-enterprise segment to bring various products to them and really enable the digital ecosystem to be able to connect with these customers at scale. So whether it's making banks connect at scale with these customers, whether it's credit scoring and effectively scoring these customers, even though they've never had access to credit before, formal credit before, we've built up that entire suite of products that really allow one to reach this customer and service them.
Okay. Natasha, in a country like ours, female in finances are like, it sounds a little, new. So how do you feel to be a FinTech innovator or maybe a FinTech entrepreneur?
Very happy, very proud to be a woman doing this, and very proud of the other female founders who are also in this ecosystem. CEO of Kaleidofin, Suchrita, is also a woman, and it's actually very inspiring and very exciting to be able to work with other women in this space. I think what's really interesting and what I really love about Kaleidofin is that even though our products are general and really reach this nano entrepreneur, many of the nano entrepreneurs we actually enable today are women. And I would say over 95% of our customer base currently is women, which is no joke. And these are women in India really trying to grow their businesses, grow small businesses, reach their ambitions, reach their real life goals. And that's something I'm very excited to be able to apply my background in technology, in data science, in product management to really enable this customer.
So, Natasha, you mentioned a term nano enterprises, like you support nano enterprises. So how do you really do that, and what type of products do you have in pipeline or maybe already existing that support such platforms?
Yeah, no, thanks for asking me that. I think great question. I think the core of our products is something we worked on many years ago. It's called TICE Core. It's an artificial intelligence, machine learning based credit decisioning score, which has really matured over the last 5 to 6 years. It is designed to be able to really provide risk recommendations and credit decisioning recommendations for a customer who has never been individually underwritten before. So many of these customers either are new to credit, never has had access to a loan, probably have just gone to friends and family or money lenders, or they have been group loan customers. So they have used microfinance to get their first loan, but they have not successfully managed to access an individual loan, and they also are unable to access that to grow their enterprises. So TICE Core has really matured, I think, over these years. We have now underwritten over 4 million customers, about $2.2 billion worth of loans, has gone through the TICE Core, decisioning systems. And so I think we've been very proud that we've been able to enable access to many nano enterprises because of this. And then on top of this product, TICE Core, we've built what we call TICE Credit. And this is really a platform product that allows connecting large banks and NBFCs to informal micro enterprises at scale. And we take care of that by, ensuring that we source the right originators on one end and really provide the technology middleware and rails to connect any bank or NBFC to these end customers completely effectively, right? Handling data privacy, security, scalability. And TICE Core again allows these lenders to differentiate risk and take very similar credit calls that they might do with their normal, urban customers. And so it really allows them to approach this otherwise inaccessible customer in a very familiar fashion. And then the third bit of our product suite is something we call TICE Cash, which allows the experience for the end customer to be much more well-rounded. And there we provide a better bank account, access to credit in an efficient manner, and also other products that really help them meet those real life goals. So it's a full product suite that we've enabled. All of this is live. We have several banks on the platform already, which we're really excited about.
So you talked about banks. How do you really play this role between banks and the people?
So we are we work in partnership-based model. So we actually have a very interesting setup where on the one side we have large lenders like banks or large NBFCs, and on the other side of our platform is also very strong partners. I refer to them as originators here, but this could be microfinance institutions, this could be BCs that are operating in India, business correspondents, this could be smaller NBFCs, regional banks, cooperative banks. And what we do is many of these systems are completely disparate. They're also, much older technology sometimes. And so the role we play is really to be the technology enablers and the complete tech platform that can, connect very disparate, very different age systems to each other. But the way we're able to really enable that is that the originators are already working at scale with these customers who are women, who are informal micro enterprises, who are nano entrepreneurs. And but what we enable is something very different. We enable their, access to individual underwriting via TICE score. We enable access to their first business loan that they would have never been able to access before, because they're able to be connected through this ecosystem to a larger bank. So I think it works. The beauty of it is that it's a win-win-win.
Right.
For banks, it's able to bring servicing of a new customer base. For originators, it's be able to access credit and access a bigger book and really expand their business. So.
Also, in India, financial lending is an old age concept. And now platform like yours are making lending digital. So how do you, integrate technology in this whole ecosystem of lending?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think the future is definitely digital. I think one of the opinions we have at Kaleidofin is that you really need to enable digital confidence over time. And you need to enable that at multiple levels. You need to enable that in the end customer who may have never used a smartphone or who may be uncomfortable doing it for a financial transaction. You also need to enable business partners who may have limited technology capabilities. How do you help them take that transition into using technology? We believe a lot in enabling technology for the customer, for the partner, as well as for the assisted journeys. So very often in this world, assisted journeys with an agent helping the customer is a very effective way to bring the customer into the fold of the product and then take the time to build up their digital confidence, to enable them to use their first financial app, to enable them via more familiar channels like video or voice to be able to adopt tech. And so a lot of those investments we've made, because we realize that for a lot of people, this is their first time and they're only used to meeting their agent in their center meeting in a microfinance context. And so really taking that familiar setting and then transitioning it slowly into digital is, I think, we've seen that as being a much more effective journey.
We are at the 6th conclave of DLAI. So how do you think such gatherings really add value to the industry?
I think they add huge value. I think they bring the ecosystem together. I think they enable several things. I think they enable great learning. I think the topics today are very, timely, and the industry is evolving so quickly that it's great to stay ahead of the game. But I think most importantly, they allow, conversations across different parties, meeting and sharing of ideas. You can't underestimate the value of that. Yeah.
Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much for your insightful thoughts.
Thank you for having me.